My memory's short.
Yeah.
Mine's shorter now.
I can't. I remember everything my childhood on,
Yeah.
but I can't think.
The more recent stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. Are you named after anybody in the family?
No.
No. How do you know how they came up with your name? It was just
There was
named.
a horse thief in the area.
Yeah. Horse thief.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That wasn't the reason that she named him that.
But there just happened to be one? There's a story about that?
Yeah, but I can't remember.
Let's say Norman Rockwell, that sounds better.
Did you have any nicknames growing up?
Yeah.
Gene.
Everybody
Jake.
just called you Gene?
Jake.
Yeah, or
Jake.
Jake?
Jake.
What was Jake about?
Well, that's what they called him.
My dad's name is
Jake,
Jake.
too.
And so they just called you Jake? In school, what did they call you? They call you Gene in school?
Jake.
They call,
Jake.
was you Gene after school? Like when you came home, did they call you Gene or did they call you Jake?
No.
Gene.
My school work. Jake.
Yeah, at home.
Did you know that?
Gene. Gene.
Everywhere else?
Called me Gene.
Oh yeah. So all the kids you went to school with would know you as Jake. They would
Yeah.
say, "Oh, that's Jake."
They know it.
Is there do you have any of those like school books? Those old elementary school books? You know, like where you're in it with a picture?
Yeah.
Do you have like the yearbooks? You don't have yearbooks? You have one?
I don't know where it's at.
That's okay. That's all right. No worries. We'll just move on. No big deal.
We have one.
And you were born here in Indiana? Where were you born at here? New Salisbury?
Salisbury.
And your
No, Palmyra.
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 Palmyra?
Palmyra.
Where's that at? Is that near here?
Yeah.
All right,
Out the road.
Going towards Stephen Beth.
Okay, going towards Stephen Beth's. Do you know how did your family come to Indiana? Do you know?
Two brothers coming up with Wales.
from Wales.
Wales.
Well, like a well?
Wales.
Wales.
Like a what? Like a
No,
drinking well
no,
or
place.
Wales?
Wales.
Wales, the
Oh.
country of
Country.
Wales.
Oh, they came from the country of Wales. I'm sorry.
Two brothers.
Uh huh.
One.
I have to help him.
It's okay.
One. Salem. And that one.
Palmyra.
And one came to Palmyra.
No.
Central Valley.
She's,
Central? No. Do you know, Zelma?
where,
It's not Central Barron,
no,
and it's not Palmyra.
where,
Well, what?
where a camp meeting.
Camp meeting. Oh, Ramsey?
Yeah,
Ramsey.
Ramsey.
Oh,
So what are the two cities? One came to Ramsey and one came to
Salem.
Salem.
Yeah.
So they came from Wales to
Yeah.
those two places.
Yeah.
And then that's how the family started here?
Yeah.
Do you know what year they came roughly or just
No.
Would it have been in the early 1800s, or would it have been like later toward like the 1900s?
She got a Berg
What?
You got a bird?
book.
A
That's
book?
on the Voyleses.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You have a book on the Voyles?
Paid $85 for a book.
Oh yeah? We'll have to get that.
Oh, I don't think so.
No, we'll have to get a copy of it.
No,
Or
I'm just
we'll take
kidding you.
pictures. Did when they came?
What he's talking about.
Ramsey, Republican,
He's a Republican.
and
Salem's a Democrat.
Salem is a Democrat.
Oh, he's a Democrat.
So they kind of
So
hate each other, I guess, huh?
So did they like each other or no? You may just-
I
yeah.
don't think he talked much about politics.
When they came here, do you know if it was like a farm or a house or?
They
I did have something written down, but I don't know.
my grandpa's farm.
So your grandpa's farm?
Yeah,
So they came to and lived on the farm?
yeah.
Okay. Do you remember, so your grandpa, do you remember what his house looks like?
Yeah,
Is it still standing today?
I don't know now. That
John might know, but I don't know.
Can you tell me a little bit about the house? Was it like a big house or a little house or?
uh,
2 rooms and a path.
Norma house
Normal.
This is about normal.
had
Probably had a loft. I don't know.
had a summer kitchen.
Mm-hmm. On the back.
Summer kitchen?
They closed in the kitchen, and then they would, a lot of them would cook and things out there in the summer, you know, because it's so hot.
Yeah,
And then they all had wood stoves.
Oh, so they
Did,
would
did it
block
have a
off.
wood stove?
The old, yeah.
So they would block off the kitchen from the rest of the house,
summer
right? Is that what you're
kitchen.
talking
in
about?
the in the summer, it would be cooler for them to be out there cooking.
So they cooked outside a lot?
But they used the old stoves with the lids
Summer
like
kitchen and cooking.
canning and all the stuff. Yeah, in the summer.
Do you remember if the house had electricity?
No,
No?
electricity didn't even.
You don't
come
remember?
for 30 years later.
Did they, when they went to the bathroom, did they have to go out to an outhouse?
Yeah,
I told you 2 rooms and a path.
They call it a path?
That's it.
Do you remember that? Do you remember having to go out there?
Well,
Yes.
of course, you went for business. You didn't read the book.
Was there any shenanigans out there? Did you go out there and go in the yard instead of going out there?
With 6 boys, they probably did. Her poor mother.
Do you remember anything special about that house? Was there like anything like that you remember in the house? Was it like anything neat?
the cane field, fishing poles.
They had cane fishing poles?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you remember they had a lot of them or just
Yeah,
a couple that you remember?
A lot of them.
Oh yeah?
You just made your own. You cut the cane. I've never been fishing in my life. Never want to go.
What's your earliest childhood memory?
Muddy Lane. Muddy Lane.
Muddy Lane? Is that where you did?
My had to call horses were dragging in.
Yeah, the horses were dragging. What were they dragging? Or
Cars.
oh, they were. They had,
sleds, whatever.
it was so you saw horses and horse and buggy is what they
Yeah.
call it, buggy, or it was actual car being pulled by horses. You remember that?
Yeah.
That was later.
And it's
When they have their grandpa's
Sale.
muddy lane, you had to got the cars pulled in.
so you had him pulled in. So he was having
Yeah.
the cars pulled in by horses. So I guess if they broke down, they were pulling them in.
Well, it was mud.
Muddy.
maybe.
Oh, it was muddy. So you
Yeah.
remember the horses pulling the cars out.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
mud up to your knees.
Oh.
Okay.
That's why I guess that's why they called it Muddy Lane, right?
You was born in the wrong time.
Did
We don't know what he's talking about.
how old do you think you were when that?
Oh, 5 or 6.
5 or 6? Your brothers and sisters,
You didn't have any sisters.
or all your brothers. What were their personalities like? Was it? What about your oldest brother? Was he a nice guy? Was he mean to you?
No,
They were not mean to each other. No.
we get to fight every once in a while,
You got in fights with every one of them?
but we love
Love
Yeah.
everybody.
That's right. That's exactly it.
Just brotherly squabbles.
Yeah. Bill was a quiet one.
Was did you guys play games when you were growing up as boys?
Yeah,
What kind of games did you play?
Get ready.
she,
Slingshot.
You were using slingshots?
yeah,
Hit each other.
You hit each other with
in a
slingshot?
barn.
With what? What was in the slingshot?
Probably rocks.
Rocks. In the sling. What was in the slingshots?
Anything.
Oh, see? It's coming out. I knew it.
We never hit
Never
hit
each other.
my
His mother would have skinned him.
pillow fights.
Yeah.
You remember getting in pillow fights with them?
Feather pillows all over the. Go on and tell them. They had 6 beds upstairs in the attic room. 6 beds.
So did you all share a room?
All 6
All
of them.
6 of you?
That whole top of the house was the 6 beds.
So it was so your house
Farmhouse.
was a farmhouse?
Yeah, we were rented it all the time.
Hi. Hi.
But till we moved to Galena.
Galena.
Yeah.
Hey, don't you dare start
When
crying.
did you guys move to the house up the road?
Never mind, I told you not to cry. I don't know
Was
what...
you still living at home when they moved to Galena?
Yeah,
Yeah, they were just...
Did all 6 of you live at home when
Yeah.
you moved? Okay.
Was that after his dad died?
No, his dad lived there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. We didn't even live there after he got out of the Navy till he got our house built.
Oh.
Steve was born right after that.
yeah. Calvin joined or enlisted in the Navy
Mm-hmm.
about 43.
Yeah. And so he lived in Galena, and then he enlisted, and then he went off. Do you remember what was your favorite toy? Do you remember your
They
toys?
didn't have toys.
Tricycle.
You had a tricycle?
Used one my chins all the time.
Hitting. Was it like a name brand, or was it just
No.
like a radio flyer, or
It was
just
probably a dozen pieces that he pieced together.
Did you build it?
No,
Well, he could.
You got it used from somebody else.
yeah.
Hey, you spit that out, sister.
When you were younger, do you remember what was your favorite thing to do when you were younger as a kid? Go fishing or
Fishing,
Go behind the barn, smoke
Telling on you.
green tobacco, and puked.
did you smoke some green tobacco?
Did you used to smoke? Ever? Regularly?
27 years.
Did you?
That wasn't when he was real little. So.
Well, no. I don't know.
I quit after got saved.
Yeah.
Sat with the Bible with cigarette ashes.
Did you ever go to like the movies or anything when you were a kid?
Homemade made me we went to Palma or home.
They did home movies?
Yeah,
Free movies, and everybody came.
What's Palm?
It's right out.
Palmyra. Oh, you went to Palmyra
City.
and they had movies there that you watched?
It wasn't movies like
Yeah.
buildings and things like we know it.
outside, you know.
Yeah, it was outside.
Like a drive-in?
Walk in.
Oh. Yeah.
Did you have chores when you were growing up? Did you have chores when you were growing up? Did they make you do stuff?
No,
No?
You did have to do things,
well,
didn't you?
what?
Did
So you
have
did
to
have
do
to do
work
chores.
at home?
Did you have to work when you were at home?
Oh yes,
What did they make you do?
everything. Cold buckets and
Yeah, hauling coal is, you talk about heavy.
So you had to haul coal in?
Well, yeah, for the
Was it-
stove, I did that myself for them.
kitchen. Kitchen heating.
It heated the whole house?
Yeah,
So was it a potbelly stove or was it like a stove with a...
And got rid of spar.
bucket. And, my,
Warm morning. Warm morning heater, probably. Fire.
after died, before Dad died, had a coal furnace.
Put in.
Oh, put in before he died?
And Jean built a bathroom up there for him. The rest did nothing.
And you put the indoor bathroom in for them?
Yes.
My buddy,
Your brother? No.
buddy,
Oh, your buddy did?
no,
Your uncle Bud. Bud, your mother's brother. Yeah.
So your uncle, mother's brother, right? Yeah. So your uncle Bud came and put a bathroom in for you?
Jean did it. Worked up for him.
Which house did you like better? Did you like the one when you were growing up or the new one?
He didn't care.
Didn't matter?
didn't matter.
Besides hauling coal, what else did you have to do? Did you have to do any farming?
Acres of garden, and we worked like slaves. Nobody's trying to think.
Harding it out to put up hay.
Hey?
Oh, he hired out.
Oh, you hired out the hay?
Yeah,
When he was, yeah.
Did you get paid for doing any of those work?
yeah.
Your dad would pay you?
Wasn't his dad.
Did you make a lot of money or was it...
Oh, you meant like side jobs?
50 cents a week.
Oh, $2 an hour.
Yeah. Do you remember what you did with that money?
No,
You don't remember any, like, is there anything you saved up for or anything that, you know, it was just excited to
What
spend
are you
it?
What are you doing? You
bought
pooing?
cigarettes.
Looks like
You bought cigarettes?
Shame. I'm listening to such ungodly stuff.
What was school like? Was it a big school or a little school that you went to?
What?
Your school, when you went to school, was it a big school or was it like a little
The
school?
school's still out there, Morgan Township.
High school,
High school, Georgetown. Sure.
Georgetown,
Uh huh.
middle school,
Were they big or little?
big,
They were big schools.
yeah,
Do you remember any friends? Did you have any friends in school?
Oh, lots.
yeah.
Who would you call who would you say was your best friend
What are you doing?
in school?
What are you doing?
I don't know.
You just had lots of friends.
Yeah,
They skip school together. Regular.
basketball,
You played basketball
yeah.
in high school?
1 year
Oh yeah.
I was on a team,
Was that the only sport you played?
yeah.
You didn't play football or baseball or any of those? You just played basketball? Were you any good?
Probably not.
What was your jump shot? Did you shoot overhand or did you shoot underhand?
Underhand,
You shot underhand.
Hey, hey.
Do you remember any of the fads at school? Like what was like the clothing? Was there like any like a fad? Like
no,
you didn't wear any special like did you wear overalls? Was that or
They were so poor they wore whatever they had.
you just wore whatever?
That's right. Did you poo? You smell like it.
Did you read comic books
Did you poo on
Yeah.
it?
as a child? Do you remember any of the books that you used to read?
no.
Black Beauty.
Did you do a lot of reading as a child?
Yes,
You read a lot of books?
I read a lot of books, but I don't remember what again.
I think you're pooing. Are you pooing again?
Did you
Are you pooing?
did you have a television growing